It's 12:54 and we are half an hour outside of the park. There's the Algonquin sign.
We are on Rock Lake Road on our way to the campground, which is where we will launch the canoe from. Look at the rock face over there. No wonder it's called Rock Lake.
There's still some visible damage from the storm.
Yeah.
We've had a consistent drippage problem with our rainy day adventure, but we are here at the launch and we're excited. This is what the launch point looks like. So all these really cool canoes stashed behind us.
Look at that wood boat over there too.
We're parked way over there. There are supposed to be pictographs in around this rock. Michaela was most likely mistaken. This looks much more
Promising.
pictography. So we're at the base of the falls at the end of Rock Lake, and we're just about to do the Penn Lake portage. We're gonna do this quick little portage into Penn, be on our way. These are our packs ready to be donned. So not gonna lie, the first portage was a little harder than we had anticipated.
We're still figuring it out though.
There's lots of gear arrangements to be discussed. However, there's a nice dock here when we arrived. You can't see it, but you can hear it. We've got to the islands on Penn. For a minute we thought there were rapids in between these two islands here, but it's just the ripples of the water and all the little rocks and things that you can see up there. We've decided not to camp at these really nice sites on the island because we don't want to paddle so far tomorrow, especially with the bigger portage. So we'll continue on. It's quite the barricade. We're unsure which side to pick, but I think in the end we're gonna go through this hole.
I don't know why the map says go this way. He's doing a very good job steering us. I lost a sunglasses lens on the portage, so now I'm a pirate. Excellent. Very beautiful bird.
We just got to our site. We've unpacked. The boat is safe up there. 2 very heavy bags. If somebody left us a little fishing gear.
Get your walleye with that.
Yeah. This is our view. And tomorrow we go through there to welcome. There's 3
They're coming for us.
helicopters thundering across the sky.
Just saying, I never want to go in a helicopter.
It's really peaceful.
In like 2 weeks, somebody's gonna be so happy. Look at them all. Darn. Oh yeah, this is a great site. Raspberry or blackberry all in here.
I can only assume the boom boom box is somewhere down there. It's very nice and clear.
We're measuring rope
Why?
so that we have 5 equal pieces of 20 feet of rope.
What are we going to use this rope for?
We're gonna tie up the tarp.
We're going to tie up the tarp. So what does our math say?
We have 100 feet. 100 feet divided by 5 is 20 feet. We have a tape measure that does 5 feet at a time.
We have this stupid little...
That I think was a stocking stuffer at one point.
It probably was. You can just, yeah.
Off to a good start. Sorry, I wasn't expecting there to be resistance. Oh, the sun is out! How exciting. It's been cloudy and rainy all day. And blue sky! Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the sunshine and blue sky from here. But there's sunshine there and blue sky right above us over there. Show the people.
I've shown the people, and this is... We're crushing it.
Did you bring a garbage bag and label it garbage? I also brought 2 garbage bags. This lighter kind of sucks. Maybe it's just windy. Where the hell is the wind coming from? Seemingly all directions.
You know how to do a bow line? Loop.
Pinch.
Through the loop. This guy then goes through here, back on himself. And you pull this one. Makes this bow.
You may have to show me that one again, big guy. Through. Loop. I forgot. I did it!
That's great.
It's a great site. It's huge.
I think this is pretty okay.
Okay.
Or do you think it's too tight?
It's probably fine. I mean, what's the point of poking a hole in the pipe?
Right.
Doesn't look too bad, does it?
That's great.
There he is. He's roasting a perfect marshmallow. Looks really good. Oh, it got fire. Oh no. We have found some bluegill nests down there in the water. And there are a lot of fish, and so we're going to put the GoPro in and see if they make any blub blubs.
Home sweet home. We've also got our AeroPress making the best cup of camp coffee. It's a little windy out there today. I've been saying the whole time that we haven't seen anybody out here, despite it being Canada Day weekend. We came out on the Thursday, just one day sooner, but the campsites were really hard to book, and we, for the first time since leaving the launch, can see somebody else on the lake. You can just barely see them. I don't even know if you... Good morning! They're way over there. Looks like there's 3 people, and they just came out of the entrance to Welcome Lake, which is over here. So we won't be that far behind them. We're just deconstructing camp, and we'll be on our way.
Maybe they're leaving today.
They might be.
Because they did that portage really early.
There might be leeches in Welcome Lake,
Whoop, whoop.
according to the online website we looked at. So depending on how bad that is, we might go swimming later. And today's a big fishing day. We're gonna try and get a brook trout in Welcome Lake, and we'll see. Our friend Emily has given us her trolling lead core rod, and so we'll see if that is the key to success here. We have just paddled across the lake. Our campsite was directly behind us there. It is rainy, which is unideal. It's also a little bit wavy out on the main lake, but we are now going through this kind of shallow river area. Michaela's doing a good job navigating the plants. We just saw another couple back there camping. Yesterday's portage was a lot of effort. Today we probably will have the same amount of effort, but we'll just have to, you know, be patient.
I fell in the water.
Oh, I forgot to add, she fell in the water. We were launching the boat, and Michaela slipped down the rock, so.
My pants are soaked.
Her pants are soaked. We just got through the beaver dam with maybe a little more difficulty than expected. The water is fast and flowing.
That was terrible.
We've just done the portage between Penn and whatever this river is. There's a waterfall here, which is kind of cool, but we are completely soaked through and the bugs are eating our face. And the storm has left quite a few sticks and things along the way, but
not to mention the portaging bag. The straps are broken.
the strap has decided to
The strap has completely
release.
decided to detach from the rest of the bag. And I fear the other strap will not be far behind it.
There's thunder, so we have to wait out the thunder before we get back on the water. So we've been here for like half an hour. We're still waiting out the thunder. We don't want to paddle through the next section if there's a bunch of thunder and lightning.
Okay, so we did the portage. I have bug bites literally all over me. The mosquitoes were really bad. That was kind of terrible. Really, really challenging. We ended up doing it that I carried both of the packs, this one on my back and that one on my front, and Brad soloed the canoe. Yeah, that was challenging. We're at Welcome Lake now. The beach is quite pretty and nice, but there are leeches in the water, and I did see them, so I know they're there. That's great. Look at me looking like some sort of Tudor era princess with my bandana. We're at the site now. We have tent set up over there, clothes drying over there. Brad here, airing out his toes. And we just had a bit of lunch. We're having some snacks. We have hot chocolate. Yummy. We've got the canoe tied up because it's a bit of a pain in the butt to pull it in. It's currently not raining, thank goodness. Very calm here, but there's definitely leeches in the water, as I said. So we're not really going in the water. Over there is where we will leave tomorrow morning. Having our supper. It is 7:45. But we had a big lunch and so we weren't hungry. But this is our ramen with mushrooms that we picked ourselves in the woods. No, just kidding, we brought them. It's really good. Almost done. So we're just getting organized on day 3, I guess this is. There's pretty gross and gray over there, but you can see there's a little bit of blue sky over there, which is very exciting. So it's gonna be a good day. Okay, and look at that, we have blue sky and sunshine. Perfect timing.
We've just had a little bit of sun this morning and we are currently trolling, and a rain cloud is coming across the lake and we're hoping to not get soaked.
Mama wood duck is trying to lead us away from her bait with her back there. One of them came up like right in front of the canoe. Good job, Mama. Okay, sit back down. Okay, I'm gonna get back in.
Okay, put your paddle in. Put your paddle in. Put your paddle in.
I can't. Sorry, I'm caught on the fucking line.
Okay,
Damn it.
I guess it's my turn to get out.
But just take it really slow. You okay?
Yep. We're good. How far are we?
We have 500 meters left. And I just need a break. I'm red in the face.
There's been a logging road, a bridge, lots and lots of moose poop, but no moose yet. Kayla, you doing okay?
Try not to barf.
We're at Lake Louisa. We've just finished our portage. It's quite a steep drop from up there, but we've come down and now we're off to our campsite for our final stay.
So we're at our site on Lake Louisa. I have some pretty slay bug bites under my eyes, so that's fun. Yeah, it was a pretty good day today. We went all the way from Welcome up into Harry Lake and then over into Rents Lake, and then did like a little portage. I'm looking at the map as I say this. Did a little portage into Frank Lake, and then paddled into Florence Lake, and then from Florence Lake we did the 1.8 kilometer portage into Lake Louisa, which is like the smaller of the two different portages that will take you from Florence into Louisa. We think we figured out a better way to do the portages, which is exciting, and hopefully that'll help for tomorrow. And now we've had dinner, and now we're just chilling in the tent, looking at the map. Very sleepy, very tired, very long day. Good morning. It is the last day of our trip, and it's so beautiful out. I don't know how well this is showing it, but it's like beautiful blue sky and sunny. It's a bit cold still, but it's gonna be a good day. That's a mama merganser with all of her babies. We are just packed up and about to leave our lovely site on Louisa. We paddle for like 5 minutes and then we have that wicked portage.
Another logging road up there. We've come across this bridge. We've taken our first break.
I fell down.
She fell down.
Hey.
Oh, I almost lost another shoe.
I'm out of shape. This is hard. We're a kilometer into the Louisa to Rock Lake portage. It's hot. Really wet here. And the fucking river. My pants keep falling down. I had a meltdown. That portage is hard. It's so long. According to my watch, it's 3,600 meters, and it's supposed to only be 2980. And so we like got to 3K and then kept going, and I was like, oh my god, this is never gonna end. And then I was like, oh my god, what if we went the wrong way?
And that yellow pack, because the straps broke off of it, it's like attached me with that rope. And so all of the weight is in the belly band. And it's literally squeezing my organs in. Anyways, that wasn't great. But here we are on Rock Lake. And it's pretty beautiful here. It's Brad. Brad did just fine on the portage. Just a bit of paddling and then we go home.
We are floating on Rock Lake and we are going to head up towards the river, and then we'll be back at the car in like 15 minutes.
No, in like an hour and 15 minutes.
In like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, this is it. We've got a little store in here, but not a whole lot.
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
No problem.
So we're just leaving Algonquin Outfitters and the Swift Canoe Store. Brad was very thrilled to have seen that. We got some cool merch, of course, you know, when on a tour, be a tourist, I suppose. Now we're just on the road home. We're gonna have McDonald's for dinner. Yay!